You can say that. Okay, it's my pleasure to introduce Fran Knapp. There's a lot of the good Reverend here spoke in his prayer about having fair elections. We also had happened 4 years ago. There's a person in this room that is on the front lines, that is fighting every single day, phone call after phone call, issue after issue, to ensure that the election that takes place this year is going to be a fair election, that the results are going to be right, that there's not going to be any tampering, that there's not going to be any voter suppression. She works incredibly hard at her job, and nobody does it better. Dutchess County is incredibly blessed to have Fran Knapp as our Democratic Commissioner of Elections, and it is my pleasure to announce her.
Well, I do have the wonderful pleasure of being the Democratic Elections Commissioner here in Dutchess County. It's a great job, and I thank the party and the county legislature and all the Democratic voters for putting me there. Steve did talk a little bit about the numbers, and I want to speak to that for a minute. Most of you know Dutchess County is now a Democratic county. Made it a cornerstone of his campaign to register new voters, and so many of you deserve so much credit and hard work. This year, 17,000 new people registered and 8,000 were Democrats. We did a really good job in registering. There were a lot of issues. We read about some of it in the newspaper, but anybody that registered was entered into the voter registration system and now will be able to vote. 4 years ago, one of the issues was that the Democrats did not turn out at the same rate as Republicans. Republicans had a much higher turnout rate. We had throughout the county about an 80% turnout rate. Now, I can honestly tell you, I think it's going to be even higher this year because of the energy and enthusiasm I'm hearing from voters. But we all in this room, we have to leave here today committed to turning out that vote. So many campaigns falter at the very end. And, you know, I have to be a little concerned because there's some slight optimism on our part that Senator Obama is going to pull this off. But unless we leave this room today committed to turning out that vote and doing a much better job in turnout than we did in '04, Senator Obama will not win. We need to do it in New York, not just for Senator Obama. We need to do it for every Democratic candidate running this year. We need to make sure that everybody that goes out and votes the entire row from start to finish. We need every Democratic candidate to win this year, and I think we can do it. Give you another number which I'm quite proud of. Out of the 55,000 registered Democrats in Dutchess County, women have a 10,000 edge over men. And I think this election is going to be about women. I think women are the voice in this country, and I believe, not as Steve does, there is one important issue, and it's very important to women, and it is the choice issue, and we have to make sure we have a Democrat in the White House. And I just want to say, on Election Day, our office, the Democrats, are going to be in that office from 5:30 in the morning until it takes to end that night, and it could be in the early hours of the next day. But if anybody finds any problems at the poll sites, we want to be called immediately. We have people ready to go out to those poll sites. We're not going to allow anyone to steal this election, and we're all going to be there for you, and you have to be there for Obama and our Democratic